welcome to Wedding Secrets with me, Claire. Thank you so much for joining us. Perhaps you've seen some of our other videos, or maybe you're brand new to Wedding Secrets. If so, it's fabulous to have you. Now, perhaps you've been trying to start planning your wedding and you've been looking online. It's a bit of a jungle out there, isn't it? There is so many experts, there are so many websites, and it can become quite overwhelming. And I know this for a fact. My sister is planning her wedding at the moment, and she just said, "Oh, Claire, I don't know where to start." What we do at Wedding Secrets, we create these videos for you to come and hop on, find the video of the topic that you're interested in knowing about. You can have a sit down, watch them at your own leisure, and it's just a chance to help you tackle maybe some of the concerns, some of the problems that you've been finding, and you're just looking for a friendly expert voice who has been there, done it before, and you just want some honest information. And that is what we are about. Here at Wedding Secrets, we have worked in the industry for many, many, many years. We understand the challenges that you face on your big day. That's why we want to help you by creating these videos. So give us a like, give us a subscribe. Again, if there's a video that you feel is missing, give us a message and we will do our best to put together a video for you. Now, today's video is called 12 Months Diet Plan Pre Your Wedding. Now, what we mean by this is you've got about a year until your big day. Perhaps you've already been looking at dresses and suits as well. Maybe you're starting to think, okay, well, do you know, I want to lose a few pounds. Or perhaps you're thinking, I don't want to lose any weight. I just want to keep fit and healthy. And this is a really good attitude to have. You know, it's very normal throughout our wedding, especially before, to gain weight or to lose weight. Why do we change our weight so easily? Well, it's due to lots of things. Firstly, on the run up to the wedding, stress can be a really big factor. You've got a lot going on. You're planning, you're working, perhaps you've got childcare, and also you're planning one of the biggest events of your life. Maybe because of this, you're losing weight. Maybe you're gaining weight. Perhaps you're starting to pick up really bad eating habits. And I understand, I do. There is nothing easier than at the end of a long day, going to a fast food chain and picking up a burger and eating it in your car. Of course I do. But the key thing that we want you to remember here from us at Wedding Secrets is on your big day, on the run up, on the build up, the most crucial thing is for you to stay at your fittest and your healthiest. Now, we don't mean by losing lots of weight. That's not what we mean. We mean your insides and your energy, for it to feel at its best, for it to feel healthy. And then the healthier we feel, the more we enjoy the process. So what we're going to do is we're going to give you in this video some really helpful tips. Now, we've got lots of videos which even talk about meal plans, what you should eat, things to look forward to, exercise videos. With this video, it's slightly different because we're giving you a whole year, and some of the tips I'm going to list in just a moment. Just think about slowly including them into your routine, slowly including them into your everyday life, and use them as you see fit. You don't have to use them all. These are just helpful hands, helpful tips. First of all, let's talk about exercise. Now, exercise is not for everybody. You don't have to do exercise, of course not. But my advice is you're going to want to be feeling your best on your big day. Whether you are here to lose weight, maybe you just want to tone up, or maybe you just want to get your fitness level up. Do it really slowly. Most people give up on exercise because they get bored. They get bored of their routines. So find an exercise that you enjoy. I know my mum, she loves to walk her dog every night. That's her exercise. I know my partner, he loves to go and walk around fishing lakes of an evening. That's his exercise. I know my good friend Denise, she loves dancing, so she goes to Zumba classes. I know my mother-in-law, she loves going to the gym, so she goes to the gym, that's hers. Everybody has something they enjoy. Personally, I like a workout video at home, and some of my favourite ones are Zumba dance classes. I like street dance, just because it keeps me interested. Find exercise that you're interested in. Now, if you're asking me for a workout plan that I would recommend in terms of weight loss, let's say you have 7 days in your week. Firstly, only work out. Personally, is what I think, 4 of those days. On those days, mix it up. Do a HIIT class, really good for cardio, good to get the heart going. Do a upper body strength class, do a lower body strength class, and do a cardio core. So that's 4 days of exercise and 3 days off. They're just some of the key areas I think we should be focusing on when we are exercising, especially when it comes to losing weight and tightening up. But again, these are just helpful hints. Different forms of exercise work really well. Have you ever tried yoga or Pilates? So we're not talking about running and sweating, it's getting the heart rate up. It's not cardio or HIIT. Yoga and Pilates are more about stretching the body, which is a great thing to do. You're working all of those muscles and you're really opening up all these different areas, and I promise you, although it's a bit painful after the first few, after a few weeks, you find yourself becoming more and more flexible and you feel incredible. So that's what I would give tip-wise for workouts and exercise. Now, let's talk about drinks. Alcohol, of course, I will say you are best to avoid alcohol. Of course you are, because alcohol, it's not good, hangovers, it dehydrates, but we've got to be realistic, haven't we? We're not gonna go a year with no alcohol. Treat yourself. All we're saying is try and cut down where possible. Be reasonable and be sensible with it. Don't deprive yourself of good nights out. Just try and get a bit more of a balance. Water is key. You should be looking at drinking around 2 litres a day. Wherever you can bring it in, bring water in, because what it's going to do, it's going to be great for the skin, great for those energies, and it just flushes the whole body out. Now, caffeine is a big one. I'm going to be honest, I'm a big caffeine drinker, but in terms of losing weight and the energy levels, avoiding caffeine is really, really good idea. So look at other options. Green tea, herbal teas, decaf, and these are just ways of still getting that beautiful hot drink, but you're taking away the caffeine. Really key ideas. Now, in terms of food, again, we have to try and avoid our fatty foods. You're going to be looking at proteins, still bringing carbs, but make sure you don't go too heavy on the carbs. Fiber, your fruits, your vegetables, and above all else, and this is really important, do not forget breakfast. So many of us skip breakfast as a quick way of losing a few pounds here and a few pounds there. It's not sustainable. You're gonna find throughout the day, your energy levels are gonna drop and you're gonna start snacking or eating more at lunch than you would have done if you would have had breakfast. So be sensible and be realistic, which brings me on to my final point. I've just given you there a very brief outline of workout ideas, drinks to avoid, and of course a few food habits to start changing. Do not deprive yourself. This is a year in advance. We only live once. If you fancy that pizza, have that pizza. If you're going out for a meal with the family, go out for a meal with the family. On the build up to the wedding, a few months, a few weeks, there's going to be lots of events and you shouldn't be missing out on those events. The only thing we're saying is try and get a balance. On those particular nights where perhaps you're home alone or just with your partner, instead of ordering that takeaway, make up a salad, make up some salmon, make up some noodles, give yourself prep time. And snack, we all love a bit of chocolate. Change your chocolate. Instead of milk or white, have dark chocolate. When we're looking at snacks, when we're looking at drinks, why not, instead of a milkshake, have a smoothie? All of these small changes, once you get used to them, once you start implying them in your day-to-day life, it becomes the normal and it becomes regular, and you will eventually, whether it takes days, weeks, months, you'll not only feel, but you will see the results. You're going to be happier and healthier for much, much longer beyond the wedding day. So I hope you've got a few tips from there, but above all else, just remember you are not alone. So many brides, so many grooms feel this pressure to lose weight. We're not saying that. We are saying be healthy and be happy. Best of luck on your big day. Do have a look through our videos. We've got a really nice video on a one-day meal plan. Just gives you some ideas of exactly what recipes to have, just in order to avoid bloating. And a key one as well, now we might be a little bit early for you, but do have a look at it. We have a video called What to Avoid Food-Wise